In this video I'm going to be focusing on sprucing up the interior. That's going to include a new steering wheel, a replacement door card and a wind deflector here between the rear seats. The parts collection has been building up. I have almost everything I need to start the audio install, just waiting for some repair pieces for this. I have tyres and spacers here. I'm just waiting for wheels and suspension. But the items I'll be doing today are a new door card, a steering wheel that I used to have on an MX-5, which is a slightly smaller diameter, and this is a Mark III MR2 wind deflector. I'm going to tackle the door card first. I'll show you what the problem is. So it looks pretty good from a distance, but up close you can see it's got some cracking here. So I was able to source a replacement door card in Ireland, which is amazing. So I'm just going to swap it over. It'll be interesting to see what kind of speakers in here. The one on the passenger side is completely broken anyway, but I don't know if they're the standard ones. They look like they might be aftermarket. Either way, I'll be replacing both in a later video. Just having a look at the other door card to see where the poppers are. There's a couple missing on this, but hopefully I should be able to salvage them from the other one. I have a couple of spares anyway, so it should be okay. So just transferred over some of these clips here from the old panel onto the new one, so it's ready to fit. All done. No more cracks. Good as new.
This is a rocket ship. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Next up is the steering wheel. I'm not 100% sure how to get this off. It seems to be one screw at the back to take off this cover, so I presume you can access the bolt after that, or the nut. There we go. Looks like it's a 19mm bolt. I don't think I've ever had a steering wheel come off this easily. I know what you're about to say. It looks like it's not quite centered, but when you're driving straight, the steering wheel is actually turned a degree or so off to the right. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to correct that with the new wheel, just with the splines, or more likely I'll have to just get that fixed next time I get the car tracked. Just tighten down the new hub adapter here. I don't want to put too much pressure here against the steering lock, so I'm going to put on the wheel so I have something to hold as I'm tightening it down. So you might be wondering, why did I put this wheel on? Well, this one is a smaller diameter than the other stock wheel, which just gives you a little bit more leg room as well to the door. It's pretty cramped in here, so every little helps. You can still see the gauges relatively well, so there's no issue there. I don't particularly think this style suits the rest of the car. This is one I had from a previous MX-5, but it'll do for now to see if I like that diameter and see if it grows on me. It is an RD wheel, genuine RD wheel that I kind of restored previously, but I didn't have an RD horn button, so this Momo one will have to do for now. Again, if the wheel grows on me, I'll probably try and get a Honda horn button or an RD one or something like that. One thing I wasn't expecting was how close the stalks would be to the wheel. they're nearly at the point where you'd graze your knuckles on it as you're passing by when you're turning the wheel. So I think maybe a deep dish wheel would actually suit this better, either that or a deeper hub or a snap off hub or something like that. I'll have to mull that one over. Last job for the interior is this wind deflector from an MR2 Mark III or a Roadster. It flips up and down. It's got these brackets on it, but should fit this car, so I'm told. There's 2 screws already here. I believe they're for a tonneau cover or something like that. So it should attach onto those without having to drill any new holes. The other nice feature of this is that when you're zipping the rear window back in or down, you can just push this out of the way. And also, if you want better rear visibility, when the top is up, you can just push it down. Pretty cool. And here's what it looks like in place. So that's the first project done. Wind deflector, steering wheel, door card. Next video will be all about audio. Stay tuned.